An NFL coach who helped mold some of the greatest quarterbacks in the NFL has died after a tragic accident in the East Bay.
Greg was just an amazing human who loved and cared for everyone that was in his orbit.
Greg Knapp was just 58 years old. He most recently worked for the New York Jets, but has worked both for the 49ers and the Raiders. Good evening, everyone. I'm Julie Hayner.
And I'm Alex Savage. In tonight for Frank Somerville. Knapp was riding his bike last Saturday when he was hit by a car in San Ramon, not far away from his house, and he died at the hospital today. New at 10, KTVU's Azenith Smith joining us live tonight after talking with some of Knapp's former colleagues. Azenith.
Well, he split his time at his home in Danville and New Jersey. Tonight, he's being remembered for his love of teaching and his connection with people.
You know, I think great coaches tell you what you need to do, not what you're doing wrong. And, you know, Greg had a way of doing that.
Jim Mora coached alongside Greg Knapp in the NFL in San Francisco, Atlanta, and Seattle. Mora had visited Knapp at John Muir Medical Center in Walnut Creek before returning to his home in Idaho.
You know, when I was with him and saying goodbye to him, my sense was that he was at peace.
Last Saturday afternoon, Knapp was doing what he loved, out on a bike ride on Doherty Road near North Marnock Road in San Ramon, when he was struck by a car. This young man witnessed the crash.
The windshield was completely smashed, caved in, and it looked like he had gotten hit. He hit the windshield and fell off really hard and possibly hit his head.
The driver remained at the scene. Knapp suffered severe injuries, never regaining consciousness. He died at the hospital. Knapp spent 2 decades in the NFL as an offensive coordinator and quarterback coach.
If you look at the people that he coached and their careers, from Peyton Manning to Steve Young to Matt Hasselbeck to Jeff Garcia to Matt Leinart to Matt Schaub to, you know, I've heard from all those guys in the last couple of days, and they've all said the same thing. You know, my career was enhanced. My career was made because of Greg Knapp.
In January, Knapp signed on with the Jets as a passing game specialist. He had spent 3 years as the Falcons quarterback coach, 4 seasons with the Denver Broncos. He was also a coach in Oakland, Seattle, Houston, and spent 9 seasons with the 49ers.
There was a quality about him, a civility.
Sports commentator Greg Papa called it a profound loss. Knapp was well respected by the league.
I mean, if you asked people about him in the NFL, because it's a highly testosterone-driven league and a lot of manly men, and they're competing hard. I don't think you'd have anybody in the whole NFL that would say they dislike Greg Knapp.
In a statement, his family wrote, "Greg's infectious personality is most people's first and lasting memory of him. The phrase 'he never met a stranger' encapsulates Knapper's zest for life." And tonight, the Jets head coach and former 49ers defensive coordinator Robert Saleh had this to say: "Greg had such an inner peace about him that people always seemed to gravitate toward." Knapp was surrounded by his family, including his wife and 3 daughters, at the hospital.
Boy, yeah, he touched so many lives, and it is just such a tremendous loss, no doubt about it. Azenith Smith reporting live for us tonight. Azenith, thank you.